Hi guys, Midi here. So I have been wanting to do something for a really long time, and I thought what better time to do it than the beginning of the year. So as a home sewer, right, I think a lot of us, when new patterns come out, we go out, we buy the patterns, and then we want to sew them all up. And sometimes they don't end up necessarily being something that we wear on a regular basis, and it sort of just sits in our closet. Now, for me, I have to sew patterns as they come out because it's part of my business, and I do pattern reviews, and I need to show you guys what they look like. But I don't necessarily wear those garments all the time because my day-to-day life does not require me to really dress up that much. So I have a lot of clothing that sort of just hangs in my closet until I have an event or a meeting or something to go to. And so I thought, wouldn't it be really great if I could spend more time in 2018 sewing things that I actually am going to wear in rotation, heavy rotation, sort of in my day-to-day life. And so I like being very stylish even when I'm just wearing jeans and a t-shirt. So I thought, why not make some of these garments that I've wanted to make for myself and sort of do a January 10 must-haves me-made garments. So these are all things that I'm going to make for myself and that I'm going to put into rotation heavily throughout the year. And so I'm going to do a little less shopping in 2018, and I'm going to do a lot more me-made, not just of patterns and things that I need to show you guys for the blog, but also for things, like I said, that I want to wear on a daily basis. I am very much a t-shirt and jeans kind of girl. I love casual wear. So although you guys always see me dressed up on the blog, that's usually how I look if I'm going to a meeting or I have an event, and those things happen often. But if you see me on the street on any regular day, I'm probably wearing jeans, sneakers, and a t-shirt, and some kind of a cardigan because I love a good sweater. So I'm going to base these 10 must-have wardrobe items that I think every girl who loves a casual wardrobe should have in their closet. I am going to make all of those garments in the month of January and then share them with you. So I sort of have a plan of what I already want to make because I made a list. And so of course I need to have a cardigan because my life does not work unless I have a series of sweaters or cardigans hanging in my closet. So I'm going to make my cardigan. I'm going to make a pair of jeans because as much as I love to buy jeans, I always like when I make them myself because they always fit just a tad bit better. Let's see, I'm going to make a t-shirt, but not just a regular t-shirt. I love Free People, but I don't always want to spend $100 on a Free People t-shirt. So I'm going to take an inspired Free People t-shirt and make my own. I'm also going to do another new tracksuit, which I didn't talk about in my December makes because I didn't have it to show you guys. So I'm going to make myself another tracksuit because I love them. I could live in them every single day. So that's part of the plan for my 10 must-have me-made wardrobe items that I'm going to make this month. I'm also going to make a hoodie sort of tunic. I made this many years ago, probably in 2014, 2015. It was a huge hit. It's still one of my favorites. It's super comfortable to wear. You can wear it with tights and heels or boots, or you can wear it with jeans, flared or skinny. You can wear it with trousers. You can wear it so many different ways. And so I'm going to make myself another one of those. I'm going to do a button-up shirt. I love a great button-up shirt. But of course I have to add a little style to it, some details that maybe you don't find in your regular button-up shirt. I'm going to make a midi skirt using one of my Simplicity patterns, which I love. A pair of trousers. Now I had a pair that I was going to make, but then McCall's went and dropped their early spring patterns, and they have a pair of trousers in there that I'm dying to make. So I might switch that plan up. I'm also going to do a blazer. I'm going to try and squeeze in a denim jacket. Now, if you're counting, you can tell that I'm probably past 10 now because I think I have about 13 items on this list. And although the technical name for the January sort of post is 10 must-have me-made garments, I think I'm going to try and squeeze in about 13 because I still also really want to make a jumpsuit. And I am dying, like I said, to make a denim jacket. Now, I saw a friend of mine, Jessica, who made one using a PDF pattern. I don't remember who the brand was, but I'm going to go track it down because it was so good and it had all the classic details of a denim jacket. So I've actually never made a denim jacket for myself, so this will be a first. So now again, I think it's so important for you guys to be spending the time that you're sewing on garments that you really want to make. And I think sometimes we think that if it's a casual garment, why spend the time making it? But that's because we love things like Free People, but not necessarily Free People prices all of the time. So I want to be able to take things like, you know, really dope t-shirt that I saw on Free People and make it for myself. And I think making casual garments is just as important as filling your wardrobe with a bunch of amazing, wonderful, fancy patterns that came out, but that you're not necessarily going to be wearing. And so one of the things that I think is important is to fill your wardrobe with garments that you're actually going to love to wear. So why not make those? So this entire month of January, I hope that you join me as I sort of build my dream casual wardrobe using these 10 items that I'm going to be making. And of course, if you're inspired to join me, please make sure and comment and share so that I know what you guys are going to be making too. So now I'm going to show you some of the fabrics that I have planned. Now I'm going to tell you now, these might change because I'm very temperamental, and I might start to make something and then feel like the fabric isn't talking to me, and so I might want to change it up. So although these are the fabrics that I plan on using, they might change one or two as I'm going along through the entire month of January, because these 10 must-have me-made garments are going to take up the entire month of January. So that's what the January blog is going to be about. Now, one of the other things that I'm super, super proud of is that I'm only using fabric from my stash. I'm not buying any new fabric to make any of these garments. I have a huge, huge stash of fabric that sometimes I don't even get to, because every time a new project comes up, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go buy fabric for it. And then I just end up adding to my stash and adding to my stash. And although I love to look at it, I want to sew it down. So everything that I'm making in the month of January is only using stash fabric. So I hope you join me as I go through this month sharing all of my me-made garments. Let's look at fabric. So I found this really great stretch denim, which I plan to make my Mimi G Simplicity jeans with. And it's super stretchy, which I love, and it's not super dark or super light, and I like the color, which is really rare to find this sort of shade in a denim, especially a stretch denim. So I also plan on making a long button-up shirt and trousers from the same fabric. So this is the fabric I've chosen. I love a good plaid, and this one, the colors are just great. It speaks to me, and I think that I will make the trousers and sort of a long button-up shirt from the same fabric, and then be able to wear them, of course, separately and with other garments, like maybe just with some, you know, the shirt with some jeans or the pants with a sweater, and mix it up. Now for the tracksuit, I plan on making it from a velvet, this rich sort of beautiful maroon color. And I'm going to be using a black and white rib knit to add interest to the waistband, my cuffs, sort of like I did with the last tracksuit that I did that you guys can view in the description box below. I found this really cute fabric at Joann's. It's this sweatshirt fabric, but it has all of this embroidered colors, colored dots on it, which I thought was super cute. So I'm probably going to make my tunic dress, or my dress, I don't know. I don't know what item in those 10 or 13 garments I plan to use this, but I'm going to use it for something. I might even make just 2 different tunic hoodies and make one out of this. I also wanted to make my shirt dress, which I don't know if it's going to make it or not to the 10, because like I said, some of those garments I might mix or switch up last minute, but I thought it would be really great to have a shirt dress out of this sort of checkered plaid fabric, which I really love. I love men's suiting. It's super popular right now. And I think it would really lend itself well to it. So this is one that I have that I'm sort of keeping near me just in case. It's not a for sure fabric, it's just an in case fabric. Then I also have this really beautiful black fabric, which is embroidered. It has an embroidered border on it, and I really love it. I have plans for a pair of trousers. It just depends if I have time to make 2 sort of each garment. Now the reason I say that is because if you're gonna be making garments that you plan on wearing in heavy rotation, why not make more than one, right? So if I can make 2 t-shirts, why not make 2 t-shirts? If I'm gonna make 2 trousers that I love to wear, why not, squeeze both of them into the month of January? Depending on my sewing time, we'll see. The blazer that I plan on making, I'm going to make from this beautiful large scale houndstooth. I'm dying to cut into this. So that blazer is gonna be out of this. One of my t-shirts, my Free People inspired t-shirts, is going to be from this fuzzy knit fabric, which I really, really love. It's also a sweatshirt fabric. And I just think it's really comfortable, really nice, really warm for those cool LA nights, although it doesn't get as cold as my friends on the East Coast. It does get a little chilly. I'm also going to make a t-shirt dress. Now, I made this tutorial, oh gosh, years ago, but it's still one of my favorites to date, and I'm going to use this sort of vintage looking knit. I love how old and vintagey it looks, and so I'm going to use this to make that dress, and I feel like I'm going to be wearing this a lot. And then the last thing, I saw this sort of long hooded tunic shirt thing on Free People, and they wanted, I think, $180 for it, and I was like, no. So I have this really beautiful organic baby pink sweatshirt fleece that I got at Fabric Depot in Portland, and it's gonna be beautiful for that. I mean, it's exactly the fabric that they're using, and I think it's gonna be something that I'm gonna have, like I said, in heavy rotation. So this is the plan for the month of January on the MimiGStyle.com blog. I hope you join me in making your 10 must-have me-made garments. See you next week. Peace.